So it's just real rapid, great smoke. So this just real rapid, great smoke. All right, what up? What's going on? You know, back for another episode 2, Real Rap, Great Smoke Podcast. Today's guest, we have Villa G from AV, Amityville, New York. One of the dopest, man, lyricists and MCs from that way, you know.
Much love, y'all.
What's going on, man? How you today?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm humble, my nigga. You know, we had a nice conversation beforehand. I'm very humble, my nigga. I want to say thank you and salute you and give you your flowers for this shit. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. My guy Villa, he's definitely been going crazy on the scene for 10 years plus through Amityville and just throughout the whole island period. Put out, you know, great body of work. You know, you can find his work on Apple Music and other places, any other place that, you know, find your work as well.
Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, pretty much all the DSPs, and also Bandcamp. If you really want to support, highlight us on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? VillaGmusic.bandcamp.com. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. So before I really dive into it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell the people straight up top, like, yo, like I've known Villa for a while, good while, you know, from when I came up in AV or whatnot. Can't really tell y'all how, you know, we really met and all that, but you know, always been a stand-up dude, always been real every time I seen him, straight love, mutual respect, you know, always do to show love or whatever. Like I said, work ethic is super crazy or whatnot. But today what we gonna get into with G is this is what we gonna do. We're gonna talk about G's body of work. You know, I've seen other interviews with him and stuff like that, but nobody's really like dug deep into his body of work. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about his body of work that's on Apple Music. So you know, we get started real quick. You know, I'm just gonna pull these notes up. So one of his albums on there is called BU or whatnot. And what I did was I took like 3 or 4 tracks from each album that's on there. And it's basically a highlighted for, you know, tracks that really stood out to me or whatnot on your album and on these projects or whatnot. So that BU album, you want to talk about it? I know it came out in 2017, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's off the I want to say that's off the Ill High project that we dropped, you know, above the law. You know what I mean? Me and my man Lawrence, you know what I mean? That project right there, BU, specifically that song, that was a song I really want to spread tribute to the old cats that came out before me. You know what I mean? And I wanted to, you know what I mean, just give that essence, you know what I mean, Slick Rick, you know what I mean, Gold Chains and shit like that, you know what I mean? I also feel like that's a song that showed minimal, like, of my rapping ability, but I said the most. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't gotta over rap.
You went in on that.
Yeah, but sometimes for me, I don't have to over rap sometimes to get my point across.
Okay.
Like you said before, I'm saying the hook, I'm saying BU. That's all it is. It's straight to the point. You don't gotta get the next man. You know what I'm saying? Just do you. You're gonna be all right.
That's a fact. I definitely said to him, like, when I was you know, I like anybody that I interview, I always listen to their work, whether it's beforehand or whatever the case may be. I always check out the LI artist scene, man, you know, because my town, my city, we just creative or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say that's real crazy is that when it came down with Villa G, every time I like heard something, even like with BU, I'm riding in the car with my son, and my son's like, yo, it's like, I like this. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, it's the guy that, you know, that I'm interviewing next. He's like, yo, he's like, Dad, I like this one. He's like, this one. This is a song from 2017, and my son 15 years old.
Yeah, man.
So my son really like sat there and we listened to a couple joints or whatever. He, you know, I got 2 picks. I got 2 picks on this, not on this album, but I got 2 picks on the whole list. You know, BU is one that my son, shout out to my son Jordan. BU is
shout out to your son, man. Shout out to Jordan.
Appreciate it, bro. BU is one of the joints with my son that you know, he really liked, and we're gonna get into another one or whatnot. Who made the beat? Did you buy that beat, or did somebody personally make that beat for you?
Nah, my man Lawrence, he personally made that. He by Lawrence. He
Okay.
pretty much a lot of projects that I had up before, he pretty much did all the production on that. We went on that together, you know what I'm saying? We came together with that.
All right. Anyway, anybody can follow him if they want to, you know, hit him up. Some of them beats they be hearing.
Oh, say that. He by Lawrence. I want to say _on Instagram.
Okay, copy. So one of the tracks on BU that it's my favorite. Yeah, I see you. I don't drink, but you know, name of the podcast is where it's at. And then like I tell people,
yeah.
See my grandfather in the back.
My man, we here with you.
I just got so we looked at.
There you go. Yeah,
just like a light. It's my grandfather. But yeah, one of my favorite joints on BU is Sean Kemp. The whole track is actually what it is called, Sean Kemp, because son is like slam dunking on the whole joint.
I got an ill story with that.
Go ahead, let me hear.
Check it out, right? Me and my man, shout out to Ty, CEO Ty, Freaky Ty, it's my brother. You know what I'm saying? We got it. His pops gave him some passes to the Laker game, and they's playing the Nets. I want to say this is before Kyrie, you know, that's obviously, you know what I'm saying? So they were just kind of building a little bit. So we really came there to see the Lakers. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? But we get there, you know what I mean? And I accidentally bring some smoke in the Barclays. I had tucked it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I completely forgot about it. You ever been to the Barclays?
Yeah, I've been one time before I left New York. Beautiful.
Yeah, so I bet. So you know when you walk in, the security is shit right there, you know what I mean? So you go in, they pass you down. She like, the lady like, oh, you smell good. I'm like, oh, thank you, baby. I'm thinking it's just cologne.
She smelled the other cologne called Amsterdam.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she let me through. We got our seats. We sitting down chilling. You know what I mean? We watching the game. We going to VIP and food, everything free. You know what I'm saying? Everything all inclusive type shit. Right? So I'm sitting down next to this army cat. Big buff motherfucker. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, I smell bud, bro. So you know me, I'm from the hood. I'm like, yo, I smell bud too.
Yeah. Gotta play it all.
I don't know where it come from. I don't know where it is, whatever, but like, I smell it too. Then I realized, like, yo, it's on me. I'm wilding. You know what I'm saying? But I had already knew, but now I'm really like, I'm bugging. You know what I mean? Now I'm bugging. Long story short, we watched the game. If you hear the line, Larry Nance dunked on Lopez, you can go back to that clip. You know what I'm saying? You can find it on YouTube right now. Just type in that Lakers Nets. You know what I'm saying? Larry Nance, Lopez. You know what I'm saying? But I got that Sean Kemp line from when I seen that dunk. I remember Sean Kemp did the big crazy dunk. Started pointing that homeboy.
Pointing that son.
Yeah. So I go back home, do my rap shit, do my research or whatever. You know, I watched the documentary on Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp legs used to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have the what you would call the elite basketball story. He had to actually work to get his, you know what I'm saying? But once he got it, he became a monster in the league. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely something I wanted to give to Sean, to the old school, but also that's when I show a little bit of that skill I was telling you about before.
Yo, I really like Sean Kemp because, you know, a lot of your music, bro, is very soulful. Not soulful as in like you're gay or something like that. Like when I say soulful, like your music is like that's that classic hip hop. We get that Coogee rap or whatever, or Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? Even some of your Rakim, like I hear Rakim sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
I studied all of them. Yeah. I studied each and every one of them to the T, bro. Rakim from the island, so he was the easiest to study, but he was also the most technical. Because Rakim changed the landscape of rap. of hip hop at one time. He
Yeah.
changed the whole landscape. Everybody was rapping hard on, and then you know what I'm saying, like, huh, and all the other shit. Kim came on there smooth.
And you know
Changed
you
the whole
go, you got the
landscape.
glow. Niggas be on that Last Dragon shit. And you
Yeah.
know you got the glow. Gotta
You know
hit
what
a
I'm saying?
mode. Let me get some more. Put your hands in the air. Scream. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So after that, you know, the second person that they say, you know, they would say that had that impact like that would be Nas. You know what I'm saying? Illmatic when he dropped. So these are albums and people that I study to the T, bro, to the T. I'm a student of this game. You know what I'm saying? I go back to Cool Herc and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Grand Wizard Theodores. You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Cassius. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go back to that and move forward.
I don't mean to cut you off, but that's a sound. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's a sound that's lost in hip hop.
Very much so.
And like, even with like I said, like how I said to you before we got on here and really recorded, like the artist named Rock Marciano. Like, Rock Marciano created a lane for artists to rap over beats without drums.
Facts.
Like that whole melody and slick talk.
Yeah. You got to give it to him, bro.
Like, yo, when Son said, how did he say it? He said, I still never slipped with all this water dripping, knocked the game up. It was more than just morning sickness.
Yeah. 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 That nigga had, he said on the joint with I think it's Perfect Plex. What's good, fam? Perfect Plex with West Side Gun. I want to say the nigga said my laundry's a 40G orgy. Nigga, I lost it, bro. I lost it.
I like when they did I like when him Kanye and not Kanye, when him Conway the Machine, when they did Rex Ryan.
Fire.
Like, when they did Rex Ryan was like, I kept running back his verse because I was like, yo, but that's where, you know what I'm saying, that type of lane of rap is where I hear a lot of your rap, bro. Like, it's very unorthodox. Like, it's like getting in a boxing ring with a boxer now. Now niggas will fight like this. It's like getting in the ring going like this.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, that's how, and that's how, you know, when I hear niggas rap like that in the way your style is, Rock Marciano, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm attracted to that shit because that's the style of rap that, like, you know, even when I'm sitting here in the crib and I go to rap, write little shit or whatever, that's the style I like. Like, I love that slick talk. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love the whole ambiance of that rap lane, period.
Real talk. I like that record he got with Q-Tip called Congo too on that Dark Horse album. That shit crazy.
That
shit
Dark
crazy.
Horse album. Now I'm gonna tell you something real. Dolph Lundgren is my favorite joint.
Got you.
Dolph Lundgren. I ain't nothing to fuck with. He said, I put something sharp in your plumbing. He said, I'll bust your shit like Dolph Lundgren. I ate with the convertible with the something doors. I'm like, just sitting there.
It's a fact.
Rock is a different nigga, man.
Facial hair, cash, you mean all that shit. And nigga, Rock nice, man. I got introduced to Rock through my producer, Lawrence and shit. I got introduced by he's a big Rock Marciano fan. Big Rock Marciano fan.
What you call it? Somebody put me onto his Nitty put me onto his music.
Wavy. Shout out to them niggas. Shout out to my whole Monopoly clique, man.
Yeah, shout out to Monopoly family. Yo, don't forget about that joint. You know, he just dropped Cinco de Mayo, Monopoly Money. Check it out. Yeah, definitely fire joint he just dropped. But let's get into this next one. Vice City. Yo, when I heard the beat drop, I was like, it's another one. I was like, it's got another one. Like, yo, those real nice mellow beats, bro. Where you put your balls together, I really appreciate it. Like, I appreciate the art, bro. Like, I really appreciate the art. Like, you know what I mean? like a lot of niggas sit back and they paint pictures with their words, but there's people that really nah, that's a good painting, my nigga, but that's a Van Gogh. That's a
Yeah,
Picasso, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's certain ones out here on the island, you know, I'm gonna give you your flowers. A lot of niggas paint very good pictures, but there's certain ones on the island, bro. Them niggas paint some pictures that is undeniable.
yeah,
Definitely,
bro.
definitely one of them, bro. But
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
that Vice City.
That Vice City record, man. Another Heat by Lawrence classic. Shout out to my man Bunchy Cartier, Don't Ball Click. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man SS, shout out Chad Law. You know what I mean? Them cats is from right out the way, you know what I'm saying? From the neighborhood too, you know what I'm saying? So it's a no-brainer, you know what I mean? Meeting up with Bunch, that's my man, you know what I'm saying? We got bangers together, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about that record was more or less like when he told me that he wanted to have like a almost like a Tommy Vercetti, Grand Theft Auto type, Miami Vice type. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, you already put me in the zone with the beat. So the rhymes kind of came fluent. You know what I mean? Straight. I didn't even have to write it like that. It just came to me naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with that one in particular, though, that's one of those joints that kind of got me like, here. It raised the level on my shit a little bit. You know what I mean? It raised the level on shit a little bit. And not for nothing, I want to say, I could be wrong about this shit. I don't know if I heard about Griselda at the time. I'm not sure. But all of that, Rock Marciano, Griselda, we all in the same vein. Crime Apple, you know what I'm saying, Pounds, you know what I'm saying? We all in that same vein. And it's kind of ill how we all from different areas, but we all kind of rock under that umbrella of keeping hip hop alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's a beautiful thing.
Nah, that was that track. I was like, yo, like I said, man, I love the lyricism. The beat is one that definitely. What you sipping?
Oh, this some wine, some red wine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's go for the heart. A lot of niggas don't know that.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't even know that.
Shit go for the heart, bro. Word. I don't knock you on. What kind of wine?
Oh, this shit's called some Big Max 2017 shit.
All right.
Well, I dropped my first album, my first little EP album, whatever you want to call it, December 17, 2010. You know what I'm saying? So it's a long time coming. So we sipping wine for this, you know what I mean, in this interview.
Yeah. It ages perfectly.
There you go.
Word. One more track before we go to Still G. Mass Appeal 2017.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoyed the just the ambiance of it. Just the layout of it. Just, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate good constructed well music, especially when a song is written in a format and it's constructed well as a dope concept. Like sometimes you hear niggas, some of their songs be run on songs. The last song damn near not sounds like the same song, but it's like the same subject, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Mass Appeal 2017 was like
tough.
I'm looking at my phone listening.
Salute.
Yeah, because I remember that. Now I was gonna say I remember for that year, especially in the hood.
Yeah.
It was a fucking it was a pandemic before a pandemic, nigga. Like
pandemic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's one of those records for me, man. Like like I said, I always kind of give tribute, whether it's in the rhyme or the song title or something like that, to artists that came before. So you always kind of hear me throw out little lines here or little shout outs here. Mass Appeal 2017 just goes back to Mass Appeal with Gangstar when they dropped theirs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that, it was more or less like my tribute to Guru, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Premier.
Yeah,
you know
rest in peace, definitely.
Yeah, bro. So that right there was just one of the records I wanted to give out, especially to the hood. It was a brighter beat, but I also wanted to make it a little grittier. You know what I'm saying? But it was for the hood.
Pound.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. Your selections of beats, bro, and the producer that makes them is like, I'm listening and I'm just like, yo, son's a beast. Like y'all together, man, y'all gotta keep that. Y'all gotta keep that because you know, I was telling somebody else, that's how a lot of down south niggas get on, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real. They get a producer, and they find a producer that, nigga don't know nobody. He's on the rise, just like niggas need each other.
Word up.
The nicer song get, the nicer songs beats get.
That's a fact.
And I hear that through these albums and these EPs. It's like the more song challenges you with a beat, the more you challenge him lyrically to make you a better beat.
Facts.
And y'all got, I don't know if y'all still working together, but whatever the case, y'all niggas gotta stick with it, bro. Because he makes shit that fits you, bro. Like I hear certain beats on YouTube and I'm like, nah, Villa would kill this shit. H would kill this shit. My other brother-in-law, who's also super crazy nice, Chetty Chase, he's gonna kill that shit. Like there's certain beats I could hear like, yo, and I'm telling you that, yo.
Yeah, man.
Hands down, bro. Definitely hands down, bro. Like that project, I really like BU, man. I like BU. And like I said, the song itself that's in there, that's titled with the album, it just, even the album, the cover art is very artsy. You know what I'm saying? Like eye grasping, you know what I'm saying? It'll make you wanna, what's that?
Yeah.
You know
Real quick, the thing about the cover arts is 9 times out of 10, I don't put my face on it. Okay. You know what I mean? Sometimes it calls for whatever like that, but most times I don't. I like to keep that mystique about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it really is about the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look at cats like Heavy D. I look at cats like Big. I look at cats like Pun. You know what I'm saying? Chubb Rock. Big cats. You know what I'm saying? Big dudes. You know what I mean? So it's not always so much about how you look, more say, than what the music is. You know what I'm saying? The music is how eventually all of that shit is just fall over.
Yeah,
you know
how it's presented, the delivery, the cadence.
Facts, bro.
It's a fact.
Facts.
Or so let's talk about Still G.
That's one of my favorite albums.
What?
That's one of my favorite albums of myself. Yeah.
Why is that your favorite album?
I would say it's one of them. I like my favorite is probably Ill-Hi Volume 2. With Unconditional, you know what I'm saying, all that shit on there. But Still G is one of those joints where I felt like I was trying to step my shit up to a whole other level. I didn't want to, like you said before, I didn't want to do this somewhat the same that I was already doing, but I also didn't want to lose the audience that I had. But I know I had to step up the ante, you know what I mean? Up the ante. So for me, it's definitely one of my favorites also because when I was making the album, it was a time of like, damn, like, what am I gonna do? People rocking with it, but at the same time, I'm not at a level where I felt like I should have been or wanted to be or where I thought I should have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I was wrestling with that. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna think on this one. I'm gonna just rhyme. I'm gonna just have fun. I ain't gonna do too many like concept songs. I'm gonna just try to rhyme and just have fun with this shit, bro. Cause at the end of the day, this could be my last joint. You know what I mean? I was on it like that. You know what I mean? And I wound up making like 4 or 5 joints after that. So so I was like, my mindset was like, yo, this might be my last joint. So I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna get this out to the people. Let's just get the good response or bad, whatever. I'm gonna take the good with the bad, whatever. And it wound up being.
Why you feel it was gonna be your last joint, bro? Was it just shit going on in life, or was you tired with the music?
It was a mix of both, man. Life was hitting me at all. Life was hitting me like Mike Tyson in his prime. You know what I'm saying? And I was taking them shits, but at the same time, it was more or less like, damn, I got a good thing going with this music, but it's not where I wanted to be. You know what I mean? But at the same time, things around me were starting to click. I started working with Parrish and them, his squad, RJ the realest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Bust. I started working with Platinum Engineer, my man Charlie Murata. You know what I'm saying? He done work with the greatest of the greats. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't seeing what was happening in front of me because I was so busy just looking at how life was hitting me that God was actually looking out and saying like, look, I'm putting you in position, setting you up to win. You just gotta follow that course. You know what I mean? So we got through with the tape, we put it out, and we got a good response. I made more albums after that. So, you know what I mean? I'm still here now.
Nah, which is definitely a good thing. We definitely happy that you still here, man. We want to definitely have you here for many, many, many years, man, and keep going with what you're doing, bro. For real. It's too many of us dropping at a young age from either just the violence or health, stress, you know, mental issues and shit, and mental health like that or whatever, which is a big problem in the Black community that we really don't talk about. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Mental Health Awareness Month. This month,
I believe so.
Like that. You know, shout out to just the whole movement for it or whatever, because you know, and like I said, in our community and households, you know, it's really not talked about, man. And you know, sometimes we really need it for whatever we've gone through and whatever we've been through. So I say like that, you feel like you on the edge. I'm telling you, you feel like you on the edge, man. Go talk to somebody, please. Don't ever feel like you want to check out.
That's a fact, bro. At the same time, man, as men, sometimes it's hard for us to show those emotions and say, yo, right now, son, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little fucked up right now. Like, not from what something you might have did, but just what I'm going through. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard for us. We put that mask on, we go outside and face the day. You know what I mean? So
society tell us we gotta be strong, we gotta be tough because we men and we gonna find a way out. But we know how that go, bro. We both know how that go with this society and who we are. Just
it's a fact.
Just people, you know what I'm saying?
And where we come from, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, where we come from, it's so easy to jump in destructive shit. It's easy. It's right there in front of you every day. You know what I'm saying? We park babies, you know what I'm saying? We both the Mac park babies.
That's a fact.
Know what's up out here, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Mac, man. Shout out to the Mac. That's definitely, you know, famous park,
legendary.
AV. Word, definitely shout out to the Mac and everything that they doing for the community as well.
That's a fact.
You know, like Drew definitely goes hard for us, man.
Yeah, man. Them tournaments is live.
Yeah, like he really goes hard for us, and he really put a lot of things in place and continue to put a lot of things in place and continue to fight for us. So we definitely want to, you know, definitely want to send you that shout out and definitely want to say appreciate you, Drew, for everything, and to the Mac Foundation, everything that y'all do for the community.
Salute.
Yeah, let's get into this next track. One that I like on this album. This is my favorite one off the album, Off the Porch.
Oh, banger.
I was feeling Off the Porch because it's super relatable. Not saying that all the music is relatable, but this one is so relatable. And the fact that, you know, at the time when this came out, it was 2018, niggas wasn't talking about Off the Porch then.
Let's talk
about it. Talk about it, bro. Niggas wasn't talking about Off the Porch.
Nah.
Or you outside or so to see that and how it translates to today's, you know what I'm saying, the lingo. Yeah. I gotta give you your flowers on that one. Like, yo, like you was on to something before. Like, if that would have caught on, you know what I'm saying? But it's dope to see that it's out there in the open. Could have patented that motherfucker, cause nobody said nothing about it.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But check it out though, Jays, on some real shit, bro. I had so many, like that's how you know you on the L wavelength. You on to something. That something is you on that wave, you know what I'm saying? Where something about to come. I had so many of those, bro. And like I was saying before, like I was feeling like, damn, I got it, but I'm not seeing it. So that's why I was kind of falling back from, because I'm doing all this shit, woo, woo. First nigga doing this, first nigga doing that, woo, woo. I'm bringing this shit back, bringing this back, woo, woo. And it's just like, I didn't feel like I was getting the reception that I wanted, but I actually was.
Well, my brother-in-law, Chetty Chase, said to me, you know, he tells me all the time, like, bro, right, get back into the music, woo, woo. He said, nowadays, it ain't even got to be about being not the biggest star. You know, everybody want to be the biggest star. Everybody want to be seen. He was like, but there's an audience for everything.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not saying it to say this, like, you know, but some of you niggas is Ice JJ Fish. If that nigga got an audience, if that nigga got an audience, bro, like, you gotta tune into this greatness over here. Like you gotta tune into, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I don't understand. Niggas would be willing to tune in to the foolish shit and the other shit, but when it's greatness right in their face that they need to tune into and get some L, you know, jewels from what niggas is talking, you know. But we came up in a different era. You know what I'm saying? We definitely came up in a different era of seeing zombies. These niggas don't see zombies. We know what a zombie look like.
Yeah.
Like we literally know them.
Yeah.
There you go. He about to wild out again. So we know what zombies look like. Now these niggas is looking at each other being zombies.
Facts.
So a lot of this that I see with your music, bro, like it's very touching, bro, and it's very home hitting for a lot of things and a lot of concepts for your song, especially when it comes down to that track, bro. Like that track I fuck with heavy because Off the Porch really tells what some young boys what niggas was getting into, not just in Long Island, but in Amityville, because every town has a story to tell. Every town has that, you know, well, this is that, like bondage, like there's a north side, south side, this, that, same thing with AV, but there's not a north side, south side.
Yeah.
Sticks, flats. And
Yeah.
if you live across on Sunrise, nigga, you met some people. Like,
You know what I mean?
if hands or butts.
Yeah.
You don't care if you come, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, it's just how that is. But definitely, I want your tone on Off the Porch on, you know, what came about with that.
Off the Porch was definitely one of those records. I want to say I was watching Belly at the time. Yeah, and I was just getting that vibe of when they walk in the club, beginning Belly, you know what I'm saying, walking in the club with
classic beginning.
Yeah, classic with the eyes and all that, the colors and all that. Like that's the vibe I was getting when I was writing. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to put like the essence of what it felt like when I was really coming up and going outside and really out here moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying? My niggas get strong teams, everybody clicking up, everybody. This is a time when niggas is walking and riding bikes, bro.
Bikes, that's a fact. I was about to say that it's a bike era.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no. This is pre-cars, bro. This is pre-cars. We was out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I wanted to give that essence Off the Porch because I felt like I started to see around that time in the neighborhood that the young niggas were starting to do shit like how we was doing it, but they was taking it to another level with shit because we actually had somewhat of a structure with this shit. And I probably got to blame myself, my generation, a little bit before me, you know, with maybe not guiding the young brothers as much. But at the same time, you know, when I was coming up, I listened, but I didn't listen. I still had to do me. I still had to touch the fire and know that it was hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, Off the Porch, bro, was more or less like when you come out here, bro, bring your A game. Cause there's thieves, there's wolves, there's sharks, there's good niggas, bad niggas, snitches, rats, and you gotta be wary of all this shit. Cause it could be a nigga right in your circle. You don't even know.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact, bro. That's a big fact. And I've seen that too many times, man. This record that I'm gonna mention, I'm gonna get into World Won't Change. My opinion was it's not a lot of people at that time frame, you know. I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but you know, from where we come from the people that I've been around and know that we know, like the mind frame of that song was real different. It made me feel like you were speaking to the world and to yourself.
Yeah.
More or less than anything, but you know, like I always say, like your lyricism, bro, like it really hits. You know what I'm saying? Like if people really sit and listen and understand, that's what not just you, but that's what a lot of y'all out here on the island. And that's why I'm gonna keep doing this platform because people need to listen to y'all, bro.
Yeah.
You need to listen to what y'all are saying. because it's not just, you know, it's not just city niggas. Like they think these city niggas is, I'm not trying to diss them or say anything bad because they get busy
Nah,
like we do and they gotta survive just like we do, but it don't end there.
that's a
It don't
fact.
end there, bro. Like it don't end there. When you come to Nassau, you come to Suffolk, don't think Levittown. We want you to think AV. We want you to think
Yeah.
Houston. We want you to think CI, Coram, this, that. You know what I'm saying? Brentwood, like all those towns out there, man, boy. The world won't change. It's just, you know, it made me take a sit back and like put it on repeat a couple times because it really, really got to think, man. Really make you think like what you want to do, where you want to go. You know what I'm saying, or where you're actually headed. You know,
Yeah.
so.
With with that record, man, I that's a concept record that I was doing. Like I was having fun with a lot of other records, but that was a record I still had to say, like, let me go back to the core audience, give that concept record that feel. Because I think what people get from me, and this could, I ain't trying to big myself in like that, but I'm saying, like, I think
Nah,
people get
big
from me.
yourself up, bro.
Well, I feel like when cats hear my music, they looking for lyricism, they looking for bars here and there, you know what I'm saying? But more importantly, looking for me to say something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And with me, it's like I live in a world where there's broke niggas on the street, there's hunger, starvation, all this shit, but there's a 59 billion million dollar whatever lottery Powerball shit. You know what I mean? I live in a world like that where we can have niggas on the street with nothing, but you can win $1 million, whatever, on a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I live in the land of opportunity. I live in the land where you could be broke today and rich tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So
And then
with
back broke
that,
the next day.
and be back broke the next day, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They had to figure it out again. So what the world won't change, what world won't change is like for some people, we have to get out that mindset. And I know for a lot of us that's out here, we got generations of family out here. Some of us never been outside of Amityville. You know what I'm saying? Copac. Some of us never been outside these areas. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get out that mindset and maybe see the world a little bit, travel a little bit, and realize shit is bigger than just what we seeing here in our neighborhoods, bro. It's way bigger than just selling or hitting a nigga, or his life is bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, you know, I didn't really want to take that route, but the song was kind of calling for that.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of more or less just want to have fun. I didn't want to make those kind of records because I felt like I was overdoing it. I felt like I was like starting to become a preacher. And that's not what I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to speak my mind on shit, but I
Nah,
ain't trying to run down your throat on it. You know what I mean? So I think I did a mix of getting my point across. And that's why the hook is kind of like low jazzy, low singing, whatever. Because I want to keep up a little bit with the time, but I also wanted to get my point across with the rhyme, though. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I think I did a mix of both. But the world won't change, man. It's just more or less like, yo, listen, man, the world is big. Live in it, enjoy it, love it, because you only get one of these. You know what I'm saying? So why be living on the what ifs or whatever when you can actually go out here and go get it, man? Go out there and go get it.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Like I was even I didn't want to cut you off earlier, but I was gonna say like such the subject when you said like brothers gotta travel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Besides to see that there's more to this, but you gotta see that no matter where you go to Paris, you go here, you go there, like you go anywhere across the United States or across this country or this world, there's a hood in every one. And it
Oh,
can
this,
change.
bro, listen.
I've been down here in Ohio for a couple months. I ain't really meet nobody, but I know what it is. There's sucker niggas, there's real niggas, there's like there's rats, there's this, there's that. You know what I'm saying? But being where we from and dabbling, you know how to maneuver, you know who to be a good judge of character and certain things like that, but you still never let a motherfucker all the way into those doors to be able to strike. So, but like I said, World Won't Change was definitely one of those that, you know, that's one that's in my playlist, bro. That I got a whole L.I. playlist.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like I got a whole L.I. playlist since I've been down here in Ohio, even before I left. Like I've been
Word
having
up.
a vision for this podcast to give my brothers a platform and to give, you know, the artists out there to do what they doing, like this real ill platform, bro. But I got a crazy L.I. playlist, man. I'm
That's
not
fire. That's
I'm not
fire.
but definitely World Won't Change is in that playlist. Let's talk about Love That. I give you the floor before I even, you know.
Yeah, that's a really dope record. He by Lawrence once again. You know what I'm saying? It's just me having fun on records and just doing my thing. It's nothing really like with those certain records like that. It's like, let me just have fun, bro. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to write, get a groove, smoke a little some, and just pay a off on it. Because for me, it's like when it comes to writing, like the whole writing process with me, it always starts with the music. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those cats. I used to be, but when I was coming up earlier, I write every day. I gotta have a rhyme every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing a freestyle, but now it's more or less like I'm more precise with where I want to go with my shit. You know what I mean? And how I want to
Let
take
the music be more organic to you.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And working with producers that know what you like or know how when you hit a certain cadence and flip a beat like this when they, you know what I'm saying, and the cohesiveness when you working with somebody that's hands-on. Like that's why I don't really do the whole YouTube thing. I ain't knocking nobody, but I like to work with cats. We can sit down together, chop it up, make something happen, and then move forward from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just another record I just like have fun on, man.
Nah,
Still
that
G
PG is
is
different.
definitely
That PG is different.
yeah, Still G is one of the albums, man. I just want to have fun on, bro.
Nah, that was definitely a dope one. I ain't gonna hold you. I got like there's certain ones because I don't be trying to like kill my space on my phone or whatever. So like I'll say like I'll tell you real talk. I got G.M.L.I. That's like one that's definitely downloaded into my whole files and shit. Um Still G is downloaded, and the album we about to get into now, L.I. Volume 2. I'm kind of upset because I was trying to figure out where could I find Volume 1.
Uh-huh.
But nah, I was a little upset. At first I was like, I don't want to throw it on the list or whatever because it's like I can't speak about Volume 1, but I'm speaking about Volume 2. But could you just give us a breakdown on Volume 1 and where could we find it if we can find it or whatever the case may be?
I got you. Volume 1, if I'm not mistaken, Volume 1 might be on Spotify.
Okay.
Volume 1 might be on Spotify. Volume 1, that I was trying to transition a little bit with Volume 1. And we did, I want to say both of them joints, Volume 1 and Volume 2 is like 7 or 8 joints. It's very short. It's very short. I did another one after that called Blends too. Very short. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to break down the projects a little bit because we was doing full-length albums. So we was breaking niggas down 15 joints, 20-some joints, or at that speed. And I wanted to kind of shorten it up a little bit. So I broke it down, L.I. Volume 1, L.I. Volume 2, then we dropped Blends, and we was gonna move on forward to that. And now you have the good morning or good evening, Long Island. You know what I'm saying? So Volume 1 was, and that's it's a short as well, you know what I'm saying? EP. So we was just going in the EP phase with Volume 1, that kind of sparked it off. But Volume 2 is one of my personal favorites. So we can jump right into that if you with it.
Yeah, that's a fact. And to also say about Good Morning, Good Evening, L.I., that video is out now on YouTube. Video
Yes, sir.
out now, fire visuals.
Yeah, shout out to Heat by Lawrence. We shot that shit ourselves.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we shot that shit ourselves.
I mean, it's definitely be working, man.
Yeah, bro. My thing is, I don't like asking niggas for too much. And my pops always told me, the more you know and the more you do, the less people you gotta pay.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So hard work, you know what I'm saying, gonna beat talent. With talent don't work hard, you know what I'm saying? So I got the talent, but I also gotta work hard, James.
Real talk. On L.I. Volume 2, right? Make the World Go Round.
Crazy.
Nah, definitely
Crazy.
crazy, man. Like, I don't know if it was a sample. I don't know if it's just something he constructed himself, but I really appreciated the whole production on that.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Bro.
We stopped using samples. BU.
Mm.
I want to say BU. Either now it could be still G. It could be still G. I think in the mix of those, we stopped using samples. So I haven't used samples until the project I'm about to put out now. You know what I'm saying? So that bill was like my man Josh Lamar. He produced that whole joint. About to be crazy coming out soon. We about to get that first single Brown Water out real soon, y'all. But we stopped using singles, bro. Samples and shit. So Make the World Go Round was a when I heard that beat, bro, my mind said crazy. I gotta go hard on
definitely. That beat definitely crazy, definitely. I was like, yo. And then once again, here you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surfing on that bitch like Goku on the cloud.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, yo, like why ain't it makes me upset, man, to see y'all work so hard, man, to see y'all artists from LI really work so hard. And sometimes, I keep it real. Sometimes it could be lack of promotion. Maybe we not doing enough shows. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, or maybe what I feel it is. Maybe we not united enough to actually support one another and make the scene a scene. Like, I feel like, I hate to say it, bro, but it's like drugs. Music is like drugs.
Yeah.
Somebody may got some fire down here. When you find out who got some fire cooking over there, so you gonna go and get it. So you gonna go and get it. And I think it's a lot of fire out there. Everybody got their own strain of weed, but if niggas come together and just put all their weed in one dispensary.
Yeah, for me, I got to give credit to my brother Alex Ye. I got to give credit to my brother DA the Future. You know what I'm saying? Because they put together a platform which they invited me to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Called the Earwax Sessions.
Yeah, I was about to say Earwax. That's a fact.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So every Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, pre-COVID, every Tuesday we was out there, you know what I'm saying, getting it done in the music hall right in the village. And we had cats from all over come out. Not just LI, Philly, Chicago, Cali, all types of shit, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But for the majority of people that was coming was all LI cats from all over, from all the way from Selden to Nassau, you know what I'm saying? To then near Elmont type shit. So we was holding it down, bro. Like I felt personally, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the cats would say the same, being one of the people that was kind of like under that umbrella of the people that was actually starting it and making it happen. Cause I was with that group of cats, you know what I'm saying? We felt that, and I'm gonna speak for them, but I'm gonna speak for myself mainly, that we was bringing that essence of unity to the island. You know what I'm saying? I've met so many rappers from rappers, photographers, videographers, models, actresses, comedians.
That shit was a networking pool, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, so right now, maybe not so much because everybody's kind of branching off doing their own thing or whatever, like they already was doing, but we had a home with Earwax. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just have it at the village. We was in the wine dance. They had this shit in Philly. You know what I'm saying? They had this in Cali. You know what I'm saying? We was moving around with the shit. And, when COVID happened, it kind of like put a little blunder in it because now everybody not meeting up like we used to just all meet up before. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody a little skeptical, whatever like that. But, prior to that, I really did see that unity, bro. I did see it. And I felt like a lot of us still continue those bonds because a lot of us grew closer. A lot of us grew tighter because we didn't know, oh, you really MC, dog. I fuck with you. Let's do an album together. Let's do some work together. Whatever. You know what I mean?
There's definitely unity, bro. But I don't know. Maybe for me, like, I don't know. It could be like, because it's always them politics. It's always certain things that don't, you know what I'm saying? But for what it's worth, though, I'm not saying it like it isn't, but there's unity or whatever. But I just feel like our scene can be more than what it is, bro.
I tell you exactly what I think it is, bro. And this is just my opinion. We're not from the boroughs. but, but,
Nah, nah.
hear me out.
But you want to
Hear me
know
out.
what? But you want to know what? Style-wise, we steal you niggas' style. I ain't gonna lie. We steal the shit out them niggas' style, but y'all steal the fuck out of our sound.
That's a fact. Check this out, bro. Check this out. Like I told you before, I'm a historian when it comes to this. So when we go back to saying Rakim changed the landscape of rap music,
That's
and
what
he's from the
allowed
next
Nas to change the landscape.
exactly. But peep this though, right? When Rakim came out, Rakim is from Wyandanch, Long Island. He's from the next town over from us, bro. You dig what I'm saying? There's so many artists that came from Long Island that have a name. I ain't gonna go through a whole list, but there's so many of them. We don't have the keys as much as we should have the keys to get into certain doors. And that goes back to what I was saying about the boroughs. There's so many rappers that came from the boroughs that are still currently shaking and moving in those certain areas, but they're accessible to other artists to break through, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Our legends are not necessarily accessible to get to those doors where some of us want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's just being honest. You know what I mean? A lot of our legends, they don't have those keys no more. And I'm not saying
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Or they do, and we're just not. There's a gap there where we're not receiving that, and we have to get on our own. You have to get on our own
because it's easier. I don't mean to cut you off, but I would say, like, I would think it's easier for like some of them legend niggas, bro. Like, it's easier for them niggas to walk out of a fucking building in Manhattan where they do majority of their business and go from one block to another where it looks beautiful. Like I always say, you make a right, you make a left, you in a good neighborhood, you make a left, you in the right. Now that shit look crazy as fuck. Yeah. So it's easier for them niggas to step out the building and go a couple blocks over and see a gang of young niggas shooting a video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel 100% what you're saying, though, but, you know, some of them legends that are from Long Island, you know what I'm saying? It's like they should tap in, you know what I'm saying? Have open low mics and shit like that and really see what's out there. But you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta see too the market, man. If you ain't marketable, how many times you been shot? Like, what's that got to do with anything, nigga? Like, what's that got to do with anything?
That's not it. I think also too, man, like, I don't want to put it too much on the legends because, like P always tell me, and P always give me jewels, man. Shout out to Paris Smith, EPD, man. Shout out to Red and Meth. He just did the verses. Everybody came out for the headbanger joint. Shout out K Solo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Keith Murray.
Yeah,
you know
Keith Murray was definitely there.
Yeah, man. Shout out the whole Hit Squad, man. Shout out the whole Death Squad. That's family. You know what I'm saying? I think that P always tell me, bro, I got mine. And I feel like that's the most realest shit a nigga could tell me. Because in doing that, you're giving me that urge to go harder, but you're also giving me the urge of I can also do what you did, and now I can do it at a higher level because of technology, you know, other shit like that. Woo, woo, woo. But when you tell a nigga like me, cause I'm a go-getter, bro. I'm gonna find a way. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna make it happen. When you tell a nigga like me, I got mine, that means I have to get mine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with P always speaking what they call, I guess, parables. You know what I'm saying? You got almost gotta, like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. If it's for you, it's for you. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I always soak the jewels up. P always giving out jewels, man. Parrish always giving out jewels, man. Shout out to PMD, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my guy, man. Like, definitely. Yeah, for me, that's why I don't really want to put it too much on the legends to be like, yo, reaching out, because P didn't reach out to me. P didn't find me. I seeked out and reached him. You know what I'm saying? We also have to look at ourselves, bro. A lot of our generation, especially younger, they don't care about the legends, my nigga. They don't care about what came before. They don't care about none of that shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He killed. Like, he's an OG rapper, bro.
There you go. So with that, bro, for me, it's more or less like, you know, I don't like to put it so much on the legends because, like I said, I reached out to P's manager, Bust, my man, you know what I'm saying? That's my manager as well. And I chopped it up with him and just kept hitting him. I was on my grind. I was doing what I was supposed to do. But also, I wanted to work with Paris Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
You
wanted to
made it
be under
happen
that.
for you instead of waiting for somebody to make it happen for you.
That's a fact, bro.
But it's
But
also like I said earlier, I don't mean to cut you off. It's also like I said earlier too, like with your music and a lot of the music from R.R.G.S, bro, like there's an audience for it. Like there's an audience for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like this music, like I feel like it just don't stop. Like it's not gonna stop, but there's an audience for everybody. And I feel like once you tap into that audience and that, you know what I'm saying, not the lane, because you already have your own lane, you already driving, you doing what you're doing. But once you tap into that audience and they really hear you, it's nothing but the skies from there, bro. You already got the sky now. It's like I tell all my niggas, man, doorknob is right there. You just gotta, it's just that grab and turn, man. Like, I understand, bro. I definitely understand. So, you know, I'm gonna take the time because, you know, I wanted to bring up this track. You know, we just had Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? But definitely wanted to bring up this track or whatnot for mothers. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a real touching, heartfelt track, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you said like this just ain't for Black mothers, it's for all mothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to all moms out there. You know, we know y'all go through a lot. You know, y'all really, you know, really do a lot and help out or whatever. But like let me hear your opinion on Four Mothers. What made you write that one?
For mothers, man, like, and I grew up in a single parent household. My mother had to work, you know what I'm saying, and provide and make shit happen. So a lot of that time, you know, I spent dolely. I'm a single child, you know what I'm saying? I'm an only child, you know what I'm saying? With my mother, I got two sisters and shit with my father, but as far as living in my household, shit like that, I'm an only child. So a lot of the times, like I said, I was outside early, bro. What they call outside, I was outside early, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? That was just out there for me. I'm outside. My mother come back. All right, cool. I'm in the house. But other than that, I'm outside to school. I'm outside. So for the most part, you know, I seen a lot of things that my mother was going through. You know what I'm saying? I seen how she tried to protect me from a lot of shit. Like my mother wasn't the type to bring a bunch of niggas in the house. You know what I'm saying? For number one, just her, but two, just she don't want, as a young kid growing up, you know who your father is, but now you seen this nigga, you seen that nigga, you seen this nigga, that nigga. Ooh, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, bro, me growing up now, seeing things, I'm seeing, you know, girls having kids early, you know what I'm saying, and taking on responsibilities that, you know, I personally feel like, you know, salute to you and a bunch of fathers that I know. It's in their kids' life that take care of their kids. All my niggas take care of their kids, bro. I wouldn't be around these things if they did. You know what I'm saying? But
that's the facts how I feel as well.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So I felt like it was necessary for me to give a shout out to the mothers that are also the fathers as well. You know what I'm saying? The mothers that, you know, take on that shit when they, you know what I'm saying, they got kids and it's just like it's on them. They got to take care of that.
That's a fact.
I mean, I felt like it was only the right. And I also felt like nobody was doing that. Nobody was giving love to the mothers, you know what I'm saying, the single mothers, or just mothers in general. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us niggas that grew up in these neighborhoods, not even so much these neighborhoods, bro. Fuck neighborhoods. A lot of people in the world have lost their mothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have my mother still here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you know,
so am I.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people can't say that right now. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was an opportunity for me to have a song for those brothers, but also for the women that have kids going through their life situations, but still making shit happen. You know what I mean? But I also feel like I gotta make a for fathers. It's only right because we don't get nothing no balance on Father's Day, man. It's slow, right? It's slow, right?
I'll tell you to go ahead, but I'll be real with you, bro. I'll tell you to go ahead because that'll be a dope one, or because it could make some of these niggas understand too. You know, like you need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like our generation, I will say that, like our generation, there was a lot of niggas I came up with that really didn't have their pops.
Yeah.
And I knew my pops, but me and my pops had our thing. He had his thing, whatever the fuck he wanted to do or whatnot. But I literally had friends that didn't have fathers,
Mm-hmm.
and I see with our generation, it made us better fathers. It made us want to be there, really want to be there, and shit like that. So it's like, and at least have some type of family value.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all know how the shit went for our generation. It was either crack that fucked up our family, or that nigga was doing time, or you know what I'm saying, or he was just a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man. But that song for mothers, I threw that one up there because I felt like it was only right, especially with Mother's Day or whatnot.
Yeah.
And I could definitely hear the love for women, even though sometimes I ain't gonna hold you, we can be disrespectful to them as men, but
That's a fact.
you can hear the respect, you can hear the value that was taught to you from a woman, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's one thing, like, I hear people say like, oh, a woman can't raise a boy. And it's like, that's not, it's not true, but it is true. It's like, it's one of
Yeah.
those things you gotta toss up because,
Yeah.
I tell people this, I say like, all right, like a father, a man will always teach you lessons, integrity, respect. But a mother, she teaches you something that takes you a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That's real.
She teaches you how to love, how to nurture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Without a woman to teach us how to love and nurture, how will we with anything?
Yeah.
How, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Into it certain things, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't know certain things, bro, if it wasn't for a woman's love. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, when I look at that song, I could appreciate it from your aspect on what you talking about, bro. It's definitely real. Definitely
That's
real.
real, bro. 100%, man. That's definitely one of my favorites too, man.
Yeah, man. I really like that one. But there's another one right here. There's another one from my son. This is one of his picks or whatnot from El Ha. I think it was like Friday or some shit. Was going to the grocery store, playing the music or whatever. It's in my playlist. And he just heard it. He's like, who is this? I'm like, dude, I'm interviewing.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, dad. He's like, this is fire. He's like, what's the name of this song? He mad because he got an Android. Yeah, he mad he got an Android. So I told him, I was like, I'll find a way to get this shit off of my computer or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to send the file to him so you can have it. He's like, nah. He's like, I like that one. I was like, oh, you want that one in your playlist? He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So he got a hoverboard. He like the hoverboard and listen to his music and shit or whatever. So
That's fly.
but definitely the song is called Unconditional off El High Volume 2, man. Like that.
Yeah.
See that song, I ain't gonna hold you. I got a Toyota right now, a little Corolla, but when I do get what I want, that's one of them joints that,
Yeah.
and it's a different side. It's a different side of my nigga that, and it's a
Yeah.
different side of the audience that we got to see with you as well. When it was like, it was like, all right, all I wanna do
Uh-huh.
is shine with you. I
Yeah.
could this and no love. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, my son killing it. I was like, he fucking killing it, man. Because at
Word up,
first I'm like, did he do the hook? And then when I asked you, I was like, yo, you did the hook. He was like, I did everything on that shit. I was like, yo, that's one of them joints, man. Like, that's one of them
Yeah.
joints. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like when a nigga do his wedding, man, that's one of them joints.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gotta get on the dance floor and just because that's what if you looking for anything, go listen to Villa G Unconditional Love, man. Like go listen to that and you'll understand what finding a real good woman is about.
Yeah.
Like and yo, official
Yeah.
track, bro. Official track. Official. Like I ain't
No,
gonna
dude.
hold you. Like the more I keep hearing my little man walk around here with it, all I wanna do, I just hear him in his room and shine with you. No love. I'll be like, yo, this little nigga really feeling that shit.
Uh-huh.
I keep hearing him, and the more I keep listening, I'm like, nah, that's the one. Like that's the one. Like if it's anyone, I gotta say, like if I could take anything from all the work, I tell them I'll be like, play that shit on the radio. Play that on the radio. Like that's that spring, summertime, had
Yeah.
niggas with the drop tops. Like, bro,
Yeah.
that shit is a vibe, bro. Like that whole
Yeah.
song is like, I ain't gonna hold you. Some niggas will wipe something up and let it go by the winter, but it'll still make you want to wipe something up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's one of my, that's definitely one of his picks. And, you know, I got to give it to him, man. He got an ear for music. And that's an incredible song, bro.
Yo, shout out to Lil Man for having that ear, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jordan. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
dog.
shout out to Big J having that ear, man.
Yeah, man. Shit was crazy, bro. Like, I really fuck with that track, bro. Really fuck with that track heavy.
Unconditional, man. For me, that's definitely like my top 5 favorite songs that I ever made. You know what I'm saying? But myself, definitely, bro, definitely. The chords, man, the way my man came through. Another Heat by Lawrence track, of course. You know what I'm saying? That beat just spoke to me, bro, and I just was like, damn, I was in a good space with my lady. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a play off of. I'm gonna go back and take you to Volume 1, Ill-Hi Volume 1. I got a song called Velour Tux on that. You know what I'm saying? Velour Tux. Check that out when you get a chance.
All right.
It's like it's almost like that Velour Tux is like we about to get married, right? Say we doing our vows right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to Shorty, but I'm reading her my vows type shit. You know what I mean? And the unconditional was like the aftermath. We on a honeymoon now. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. Drop top, riding through West Side Highway, that L shit. That type of L shit. Matching Pelly leathers, matching Timbs, chains and shit. You know what I'm saying? Old school fly shit. You know what I mean? Matching naughty jackets and shit. You know what I mean? So leathers and all that, furs and shit. Like for me, bro, even like I'm such an old school nigga, man. If you catch that second verse, bro, it's all Anita Baker songs. You know what I'm saying? It's all Anita Baker songs. I love Anita Baker. I want to give her flowers too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me get to that in a second.
Yeah, dude. Nah, dude, talk, bro. Talk.
Word, man. So, you know, Unconditional is definitely one of my top 5 favorite songs I ever made, man. It's a beautiful record. And the first thing that came to me was actually the hook. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I was on some, bro, I got it in me. I'm gonna spread my wings, man. I'm tired of holding myself back because feeling like, damn, I don't think people gonna receive this right. I don't think they're gonna like this right. So what I did was I said, you know what? Check this out. You know what I did? I said, well, what I'll do is if they don't like it, they can just go to the next record. So I put it earlier in the track list.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That might be like that might be the second or third song, if I'm not mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the second. I believe
second, right?
Second. Yeah, I believe it's the second.
And it's actually quick. You know what I'm saying? But 2 verses in and out. But like, if I'm like, damn, if cats ain't feeling it, they can go right past it. You know what I mean? But
that joint fire, bro. That joint fire.
Bro, when I tell you, when I completed the record, that's what I'm saying when I first had the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they like it, they maybe skip it, whatever like that. Because I wasn't really so sure if I wanted to go that direction with it. But once I finished the record, bro, I'm like, nah, man, this is timeless. This right here is gonna set me apart from niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like when I saw the name of the track, and I was like, all right. Then I started listening, then the hook dropped, and I was like,
yeah.
Looked at my radio, I was like, nah, I was like, to me, I was like, yo, one, it complements the name of the album. You know what I'm saying? Like Still G.
Yeah.
And then you just tell them like, all I want to do is shine with you. Unconditional love, because I'm still a G.
Shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like like to me, bro, like that song, it really complimented the name of the album. Like it complimented, you know what I'm saying, a couple joints on there, but that one, it stood out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Any of these songs that you hear me talking about, like those are the songs on those albums to me that really stood out and made that album like what it is, bro. Like so those 3 joints, bro, like definitely stood out and really cooked, bro.
Oh man, appreciate that.
Nah, definitely, bro. So we're gonna get into the next joint that you did, Believe, Love, Eternity, and Die Slow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That blends.
So I'm gonna tell you, like, all right, this was a tough one because there was a couple joints on it. I ain't gonna tell nobody which ones because y'all niggas gotta go listen. But it was a couple on there, but I really had to I had to listen to this project at least maybe about 3.5, 4 times in order to make my decisions.
That's tough, man.
Like,
That's tough.
Like real
That's
talk.
tough.
So I'm gonna tell you the three, and then we can get into whichever one you wanna speak about first and shit.
All right.
So my first one was Gritty City, USA.
Yeah.
That's my second choice. Excuse me. My second choice was Gritty City, USA. My third choice was Rastaman.
Yeah.
And my first choice, which is like the dopest joint on the whole joint. Celebrate.
Yeah.
Celebrate was that one that was like, I was like, this one here, that's another one. Summertime with the top back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another one of them joints where like, all right, this nigga got like, yo, whole body of work, bro. Fucking crazy on that album. But which one of those you want to talk about first? Celebrate, Gritty City, Rastaman.
We could do Gritty City. Gritty City, man. A different type of beat. It's almost like how you say, almost got like a Spanish kind of style to it. Like for me, I felt like I was in like maybe Spanish Harlem, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Back in the day, early 70s or something like that. That's the vibe I was getting. Like we talked a lot before about the blaxploitation movies and shit like that. I get a lot of my influences from movies, old songs, shit like that. You know what I mean? So in my mental, I'm envisioning shit, but putting it in my perspective of how I'm living today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. So with Gritty City, man, I want to just wild out. You know what I'm saying? I don't even rap like extremely hard like that all the time, but that one I want to just wild out. On the last couple bars of that song, I brought it back down. You know what I'm saying? How I did that.
Nah, you definitely did change the climate at the end.
Yeah.
Started landing a little bit like, all right, nigga, it's too much turbulence for y'all.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So that right there, I just want you to give the feel of the neighborhood. You can smell the neighborhood in there with that song. You know what I mean? So I just want to give that feel to it. You know what I mean? Now, a song like Celebrate, it's like a freestyle record to me almost. Every now and then, what we do is with the albums or the EPs that we do, you know, I always wind up giving a track that's pretty much me just rhyming, and I might do a hook at the end or something like that. You know what I mean? Or I might incorporate the hook with the verse I did prior to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that one, it was more or less like I just want to just get in the booth and just knock niggas' heads off with that shit. But like you said, it's an ill vibe. You know what I'm saying? Where you could just summertime vibe, nighttime, whatever. You know what I mean? Cruising. I make a lot of car music. You know what I'm saying? My music is like rider music.
I ain't gonna hold you. Celebrate. I'm listening to it, and I'm like, yo, this is like some shooting dice, nigga, and just won the whole fucking bank.
Yeah, that type of shit.
Like me, because I know you, bro. Like I know you. I've been around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I see you shooting dice. Just come up, bank, niggas. It's a whole celebration. But at the end of the day, it's the team. It's the whole team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but like you said, it's more than one celebration. Like you could win in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? So Celebrate is just such. Like I said, man, it's just one of them joints, bro. I definitely might have to throw that shit in the playlist at the fucking wedding.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Celebrate, like, man. What was the other one you had on your list?
I had Rastaman. There's no way I could, like, yo, I couldn't. So the one thing I wanted to ask, because it's a couple joints I heard you on your Rude Boy, you know, Miria talk, Miria.
To see it.
Your background Jamaican, bro?
Nah.
Just fuck with it.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Niggas
Grew
is
up with shit like
different.
that. See, back in the day, man. So you remember because you was outside too, right?
Yeah.
You go outside the crib, bro. Back in the day, them ill summers, bro. All you heard was music. Every car, every house, every backyard, somebody playing something. You know what I mean? I remember coming outside. This shit, I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of changed my life, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I came outside down the block. They was playing I Wayne, Can't Satisfy Her. I heard that record, bro. She needs more wood for the fine girl.
That's a
This
fact.
price, nigga, I lost my mind, bro. I lost my mind. Cause for me, it was more or less like this is one of the first. I'm lying. Not one of the first, but a lot of times when I hear Jamaican music, I can't always understand what they're saying. So for me, it was like, yo, I understand everything you're saying. Plus, I get the message. You know what I'm saying? I always got to pay attention to the messages in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was talking about that before. You know what I'm saying? Certain agendas. Well, we ain't got to get into that, but we was talking about it before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that, man, that shit kind of like, it put me in a whole different zone, man. And I be thinking about, damn, man. I come outside, bro. I don't hear no music in the summer like that no more, man. I'll be thinking, damn, I'm getting old, bro. You get old, man. I don't know.
That's a fact, bro. Like,
I miss
like
them
I could
summers,
say,
bro.
I could
I
say
miss
as a
them April
kid,
summers, man.
I could say as a kid in Amityville, like riding around in the summer, you knew it was a Jamaican party. You ride past and you hear that shit like, I love you in every way. I'm like, I'm like, I can
I
get a
don't
plate.
know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm like, I'm stopping to get a plate.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you want
And
there, you? Why you want
it's
Sunday right back there and get your man? Them shits was the best, bro. Everybody knew everybody. And it's like when our parents say we didn't understand when we was younger. Now that we older, not they age, but now that we older, it's like I understand, like yo, like I understand what you was talking about. Like we kind of fucked up the neighborhood. Like it shouldn't have been there, you know. So now we understand what they meant. You know what I'm saying? When, like you can't, you know, you gonna miss that. Like y'all gonna fuck this neighborhood up so much, you ain't gonna have that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even me, like when I moved, because I lived in Wandinch from like 14, 15 till I was 21. And then came back to Amityville.
Gotcha.
When I came back and all the niggas on Pendale, come on, we going to Daddy-O's. I'm like, the fuck is a Daddy-O's?
Daddy-O, right?
So it's like, shout out to Daddy-O's, man.
Shout
like,
Daddy-O, man.
But the illest shit about Daddy-O's, bro, he gave us somewhere safe. Like it wasn't really like, yeah, you got little niggas that fight, but it wasn't really nothing jumped off to it. Somebody's life was taken. Like Daddy-O gave niggas a safe environment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain shit like that, bro. It's like it's like I look at my son and it's like you'll never experience that, little nigga.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not that I gotta shelter you or I gotta keep you under here, but there may be shit like that, but the shit is so crazy besides the pandemic, but the way little niggas moving now, you don't want to go to a house party.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like back then it was like, you better come the fuck back. You know, maybe somebody older, 23, 24, do that dumb shit or whatever, but wasn't niggas our age, man.
I'll tell you this, man. Go back to structure. I remember going to parties being younger, niggas asking you, what the fuck is you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Nobody asks the young niggas that no more. They all party together. You know what I'm saying? So that was the little misconstrued. Like we used to go to Daddy-O crib every 420. Daddy-O crib on a regular day, just pull up. Daddy-O, man, listen, they selling his crib right now, bro, for $500,000. Yeah, that part. That part. Daddy-O crib. And you know, he built up half of that other shit, you know what I'm saying? All the extra shit that's on the house, you know what I'm saying?
Because he had the dog pen in the back.
He had the dog shit. He had the low garden shit he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He had his little shit growing and all that.
It's a fact.
Come on, man. Daddy-O crib, like, all right, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? When I first heard about Daddy-O's, I'm like, geez, my man Split was an advocate. He like, bro, this is the best shit ever.
Yo, not true. Yo,
this is the best shit ever.
Oh shit, he said Split was an advocate. Yo, I'm fucking done. Like,
You know what I'm
niggas,
saying?
club promoters. That's a fact. Niggas was like club promoters, yo.
Nigga.
When I got out there, niggas used to get me because they knew I was 21. So I used to go to the liquor store. Niggas would be like, this when I drink.
Yeah.
The bottle of Cisco, the red shit. Don't give me the peach one, give me the red shit. So I used to buy like 5 bottles of Cisco for these little niggas. And be like, yo, where y'all going? So we going to Daddy-O's. And I'm like 21 years old. Nigga, I went down there one night. I was like, how old are you, shorty? I was like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
I don't know what the fuck this. I was like, yo. But it was still like, I ain't gonna hold you though. I did get kicked out of there. Statute of limitations. I could talk about this shit, man.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of there one night, man. I was down there in the corner because I was the older nigga. I was down there one night, chilling. I was a server. I was fucking weed, bro. I was selling that shit 100 miles per hour down there. You know what you do, Sin?
Uh-huh.
This is what Daddy will tell you. This is what you do, Sin. We let you come down here and tell you you got to go. You got to go. You got to go.
Yeah. You cutting no product,
got me the fuck up out of there, bro.
You cutting throat.
That nigga got me up out of there because I don't know what made me do it. I was going through some shit or whatever with my BM. I was tight. I needed some more bread. And I was like, fuck this, man. Cause I was like, I'm not doing this, man. I was like, I gotta get this money. I was like, I gotta get this money, nigga. And all them little niggas was down there dancing and sweating and shit. I was like, fuck that. I was like, who needs some weed? Them niggas like, all right, yeah. Started going. That nigga caught me.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, right? Daddy-O's the only place where I seen police pull up and then just leave.
Nah, that's a fact.
And pull up, see niggas smoking, drinking, pumping, and then leave.
Yeah.
And then leave. I never seen the boys give Daddy-O's no issues, bro. Somebody else may have, but I never seen that. And that nigga do parties every weekend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you though. You know, I ain't gonna say their names, but y'all know it's 2 certain motherfuckers around that time that nobody liked. They used to run down on niggas.
Haley and Reese?
Frank stands to them niggas. But
Haley
next
and Reese?
subject.
Come on, man.
Yeah, listen, man. Bro. I was trying to be nice.
Fuck all that nice shit, man. These niggas gonna get their little 15 minutes of fame. I'm gonna give these niggas 15 minutes of fame. Check this out, right? Check this hot shit out, right? These niggas is straight dick eaters. Fuck them niggas. This is why I gotta give it to them, right? These niggas put us on our A game. I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? Reese was the nigga that's gonna run down and get busy with you. Hanley was the nigga that's gonna try to good cop, bad cop you. You know what I mean? And then sometimes they switch on your ass. You don't know what the fuck going on. These niggas pulling up in your driveway, illegal searches, running in your drawers, running in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting whoever in the car with you. Don't care if it's mother, grandmother, lady, don't matter.
Yo, since you want to do that, the nigga Hanley one time, right? I was walking with this nigga Allah. Me and Allah walking. So he pulls up and jumps out.
Shout to Allah.
Yeah, shouts to Allah, man. Good dude. So he pulls up, he jumped out. He said, he looked at Allah and said something. So I was like, yo, is there a problem? Fuck you. I was like, fuck you. So he said a name, but he like was like, yo, he's like, chill, bro. Allah was like, chill. He was like, yo, Hanley, this is yeah. Who the fuck is this guy then? Oh, I thought you was so-and-so. I'm like, nigga, I ain't none of these whoever fuck you think I am. Like, or like I told niggas, I'm gonna tell you something creepy, bro. I was in Finish Line in the mall. So I'm in the mall and I'm in there, I'm looking at sneakers for my son. So I keep seeing this white dude, motherfucker, he's standing with a men's shop and looking at me like this. Yo, what up? You know each other. So motherfucker, I don't know you. We know each other. It's me. You just don't recognize me in uniform. Nigga, I started taking a step back. I was like, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
No. I'm just in here shopping for running sneakers. I just want to let you know.
That part, bro.
That's when he let me know I got upgraded, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm no longer an officer. And I kept telling niggas, and they wouldn't listen to me. When that nigga jumped out one day and that bitch, you know how they do, them niggas like to walk around like Bane. Niggas think they Bane walking around this bitch holding that fucking and shit.
That's a fact.
Nigga, that nigga jumped out. I was like, I told y'all niggas that nigga was in there buying running sneakers.
Yeah. Run down on your ass, nigga. Chase you for blocks, nigga.
Well, look at Wyandanch. Wyandanch had the nigga named Superman. Don't run from that nigga.
Yeah, I know about. I heard Superman got knocked out.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I heard he got knocked out.
Yeah, I heard that too. But recent Hanley was just different. Like I was at my mom's crib one day. They pulled somebody over, or whatever, and he saw my dog. Like everybody knew I stayed with a pit or whatever. Still got it to this day.
That's a fact.
So he saw the dog and was like, "How nice is she?" And I told the nigga, I was like, "Stick your fucking head over the gate and you'll find out." Nigga, like it ain't no type of conversation, bro. I told the nigga he was in the car with like, "Yo, y'all good?" And I stood out there. My mom stood out there until, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they get out of there. Say, bro, you can't trust them niggas, man. Word.
Yo, real quick. I gotta commend you for that, bro. Cause some niggas would have just kept it pushing.
Always, bro. Nah, bro. I'm in my mom's.
That's commendable shit, man.
Nah, bro. I don't play that shit, man. I want, cause like I say, man, I got a kid, man. My son 15. You know, tell me, oh, girls, nigga. I ain't worried about girls. I'm worried about my son getting pulled over, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried about my son getting pulled over, and we no longer live in New York.
Yeah.
I live in Ohio. They just killed the young girl, you know what I'm saying? Miss Bryant, the young girl. I can't think of her first name, but you know,
I think
Ma'Khia Bryant. Thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They killed her. You know, like it's a scary situation, bro. So it's like
yo, what's the laws out there? Crazy?
It ain't crazy, but it's open carry like a motherfucker.
Open carry, right? Yeah.
I be seeing these little niggas walk around. I be just be looking at them like, you know,
it's different, bro.
Being from New York, it puts you in a different state of mind. Because now you gotta, you know, I can't like verbally argue with a nigga. And it's not even verbally argue. Like, fuck you, nigga. What up? I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because if I step forward, that bitch gonna be like this, and they gotta stay in your ground law out here.
In your ground law, yeah, bro. So it's definitely about how you move out there, man. You gotta be careful and strategic, man. You can't just be out here.
I teach my son heavy, like, yo, man, like, don't try to feel like you gotta prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, walk away. Like, I can't wait till you turn 18 so I can take him to the range and teach him how to shoot.
The right way.
Yeah. So if anything is anything, nigga, I'd rather you, if you feel like you can't hit him from a distance, park the car and walk up on his ass. Hit him, put your shit down, call them niggas, and I'll come get you, nigga. Whatever the fuck that little bail is, nigga, I'm coming to get you.
Word up.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, you know, besides us doing this podcast or whatever, like, you know, as a chef, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the best that I can to keep building my shit so that I can get my food truck and things like that or whatever, you know, so I can create generational wealth.
Word. Much success to you with that, my brother.
Nah, all success to you, man. But let's get back into this. Let's get back into this music, bro. So let's get into the album that was just dropped in February. G.E.L.I, or you can call it G.M.L.I, whichever you want. Good evening, L.I.
Yeah.
Good morning, Long Island. You know what I'm saying? See, I could pick. I could do the whole joint if I want to.
Yeah.
To give the same respect to the other body of work, I picked 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something real. One of the biggest things that I heard between B.L.E. and Die Slow, you know, Believe Love Internally and Die Slow on that album, and G.E.L.I, the 2 biggest things that I heard, not with just production, but yourself. in the production, I hear a lot of like CNN War Report.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite tracks, which is also in my playlist, any of these songs that are from this album are in my playlist. So the song that I'm gonna get into that's in my playlist that I really like is like, yo, I said I like the play on the name of the track, and the beat to it was like it was CNN War Report type shit.
Yeah,
Still Villa.
yeah, still Villa, man. That right there, flawless. You know what I mean? It goes back into, like I said before, still G. I had to
That's
just
why I
let
said I
niggas know.
like to play on the word on the, you know what I'm saying?
Had to let niggas know, you know what I'm saying? So for me, with that record, man, like you said, CNN, like my man Lawrence, bro, he do the same shit I do. We listen to a lot of old school shit. We almost stuck in our ways almost, you know what I mean? So with that, it's more or less like, all right, we gotta remind these cats a little bit about what we do and how we get down, but at the same time, we still gotta push the envelope. So the beats gotta be harder and the rhymes gotta be harder. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is definitely a tribute in that vein of the old school. Once again, shout out to CNN and shout out to all them other cats like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean? All the cats, sports, and my man Nori, Drake Chance, you know what I'm saying? Podcast official.
But
You know
all
what I
in
mean?
all, it still is your own sound. I don't want
It's
people
my
to feel like
sound
it
though.
sounds like, but it gives that War Report definitely. Like when I heard the War Report for the first time, I was like, yo, I was like this. I was a kid, but I was like, fuck am I listening to? This shit is hot. But
Yeah.
it took me back to that. It took me back to that era. You know what I'm saying, of rap. And I see that with you, bro. Like you have that, like this is you stick to what you grew up with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Some of us we do get with the times, do a little bit of auto tune and do a little bit of that, but for the most part, in our realm of what I see with the hip hop artists in LI, niggas really stick to what they know, which is that 90s.
Yeah.
Not too much boom bap, but it is certain boom bap beats and things like that or whatever. Like, yo, but the sound is flawless, bro. Like the sound to me for this album was flawless. Like it was really amazing, bro. Like the work on this was just like, yo, like I said, it really gives that soulful 90s jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna get y'all the track. Y'all gotta go listen. One of those drums is on some Miles Davis shit.
Yeah.
Like it's really on. You see what I'm saying? Bro? Like, I listen to this shit, bro. Like it's really on some Miles Davis shit, and it's like he raps and then he stops for a minute, and it's like that. It gave me that. It gave me that like super bars, super crazy cadence and delivery.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the passion, you can hear the anger at the same time. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say the name of the track. You just gotta go listen.
There you go. I know what you talk about, but we ain't gonna talk. We gonna do that. Y'all gotta go figure that out.
Yeah,
Go
that
check that out, man.
album. You gotta go take a listen, man. Like it's
Right.
so. So this next one or whatever that we're gonna talk about as well. What's funny about this song called Told Y'all, it's not like he's like told you, but it's
Yeah.
less like when it gets there, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Saying and I could hear that sound because that's what a lot of it is, you know, when somebody get on, especially from the neighborhood, whatever the case may be, that's when everybody in the bandwagon. But let's hear your thoughts about what got you to create Told Y'all.
That's just one of those like reassure. I had to almost like reassuring myself, you know what I mean, about certain things and standing on certain things that I kind of put in place for myself when I started with this, man. And I kind of took a step back and looked at all the things that I kind of accomplished a little bit. You know what I mean? I've been blessed to be in magazines from overseas and shit like that. You know what I mean? People reaching out and knowing the the fourth bar on in the third verse is some crazy shit like you really listen to that whole like not you know what I'm saying, they really listening out there in the UK and all that. You know what I mean? So I just sat back and had to listen to some of my accomplishments. Like I was saying before, man, I was almost done with this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? But with Soul Job, man, it was just like I had to reassure myself and then reassure everybody else who's listening, I'm here to stay. And once it gets to that point, y'all gonna know what it is with me.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It is, man. And I can't wait till y'all really get to where y'all want to be, till you definitely reach that success, bro, and get everything that you want out of this shit, man.
I appreciate that, my brother.
So the last pick on this one that I got, it's my favorite. I don't drink, but if I have to drink, it's gonna be champagne. It's not titled Vivu, but it should be to me, because that's the fucking best. But he got a track called Kliku, man.
Kliku.
And that's my shit, because it's a boss. You talking some bullshit. Talking some real bullshit, man. And it's so relatable to where we want to be and where we're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Like bro paints a picture. Like bro paints pictures, man. But definitely shout out to He by Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to say it all episode, but I gotta get it out. You know, shout out to He by Lawrence. You know, beats is production is definitely official, man. Definitely official. But need you to definitely talk about that, man.
Oh yeah, man. That record, man, is like you said, is almost like bullshit when it comes to the rounds, but it's a smooth beat. You know what I mean? Real smooth beat. I like beats like that, man. I like real groovy, smooth beats, shit like that. You know what I mean? I could just play and have my way with a little bit. You know what I mean? But that's also my little fake tribute to my nigga Free Max B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, free the wave guard.
Kliku, you know what I mean? So I want to just give out a nice little shout out to my man Free Max B. You know what I mean? Can't wait till son get home and bring back that wave, man.
Wow.
For real.
So with Kliku, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Like I'm listening to it, and you know, whenever I'm really listening to some music, I always like to listen to it in the car. Like I love to listen to my music in the car or whatever. And the best time for me to like really get to listen is when I jump on the highway. So I have a problem with sleeping. Like wifey don't know. Like she know I got a problem with sleeping, but wifey don't be knowing that sometimes I get up, I'll take the car, and like, cause we got two dogs, we got a pin, we got a York. York, and me and this nigga will drive on the highway for a little bit. And that's when I put my shit on. So, you know,
that's good for the mental.
Yeah, it's a fact. So driving, I'm listening. And it's like I didn't want to switch the song because I'm like, this isn't driving music. Not that it's nothing wrong with it. I'm like, this is driving music. I'm like, nigga, this is boat music. I'm like, I need to be on a boat with this, bro, which is mad. That shit is boat music, bro. Like that shit is a guy selling. Yeah, bro. Like that's what I get from it, bro. Like I need like that's that boat music, nigga. Like looking like Hove and the chiclet eyes, nigga. Like, you know what I mean, with the socks.
Yeah.
Tybo. Like that's the feeling I get from it, bro. Like that's the feeling I get. Like, you know.
Real, man. Salute. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. But before we like get ready to wrap up the interview and do all that. So in my last episode of Y'all Peep, we play a game. It's really a segment, but it's a game. It's called For the Love of Allah. I give you two choices. Just pick which one suits you better, all right?
But
all right then. So because Villa is from AV, that's where we're gonna base this on the island. We basing this some of these things on AV. So as everybody probably would like to know, Jason's Deli or the Golden Pond?
I'm going Jason's all day. I'm going Jason's all day.
There you go.
That's the question.
Shout out to Jason's Deli, man. Shout out to Jason's Deli. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going to the Pines for a bacon, egg, and cheese, man. That was always my middle school because I went to Copay. So that was
I went to Copay too.
Yeah. That was my like go to like when before we went in and everybody was standing outside and shit. I had to go to the Ponds and go get me a bacon, egg, and cheese, man.
Man, listen. Golden Pond, at that time, you get your ass beat up there, nigga. When I was going to school, nigga, you get your ass whipped up there. Check this shit out, right? Check this fly shit out, right? Right? All right. I ain't gonna lie, right? My shorty Latino, she's Spanish and shit. You know what I mean? But at this time, there's a lot of shit going on between the blacks and the Latinos.
Yeah,
you know
I remember that back then.
It's a lot of friction, bro. A lot of friction. Yeah. Golden Pond, Speedy Mart, the shit with the cow, all that shit off limits, bro.
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah.
Off limits. And them niggas was not coming over here. They came over here. Don't get me wrong, but they wasn't pulling up to go in certain spots either. You know what I'm saying? But just like we had to go over there sometimes, we had to come over here sometimes. Other than that, we stayed our distance. You know what I'm saying? We kept that bridge where it was at. You go over that bridge, we get your ass. We go over that bridge, you might catch us. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, but at the time, bro, I give you a real story.
Was like neutral ground.
Yeah, I give you a real story, right? I want to say niggas either had, I want to say basketball practice. I'm in middle school, bro. Basketball practice like that. Some shit had went on, bro, I guess early in the day. And I don't know what happened, bro, but all my niggas is in basketball practice, after school, shit, whatever like that. I don't play ball. I play football. Season over, you know what I mean? I'm leaving school, bro. I felt like 1,000 Spanish niggas outside, bro, in front of the middle school. Grandmothers, grandfathers, little babies and strollers. Oh, nigga, yeah, out there. What's up? What we doing? And my man, shout to Tootie, a nigga like, yo, he pulled me to the side like, yo, I think niggas got issues with your mans and shit like that. I think one of my niggas had this something, or we always ran that pack. It's always 7 or more of us, bro, at that time.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Running wild, white T gang, all type of shit like that. You know what I mean? But he said something to one of them niggas, and they like, all right, he could go. Bro, I walked back to the hood, bro, like, thank God, bro. I would have got I would have died out that bitch, bro. Jeez. One time my man's he got to an issue with a nigga in school. We went to Golden Pond to go to get on with a nigga. He got it on with it, and everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, I was actually staying over there at one point. So I knew a lot of them niggas over there. A lot of them niggas knew me. So I was somewhat good, but but they say,
guilty by association.
Yeah, guilty by association. I want to say that birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit too.
Yeah, so me's giving my man smash nigga pay yo skull poppy, we chilling whatever like that. But my man's like 2 periods ago just beat your mans up, punched them all in and shit. Ooh, whatever. I see you, it's all love, but then you see us together now. It's maybe it's a little issue. You know what I mean? Golden Pond, man, Speedy Moore at that time, bro. It was different.
Yeah, them niggas wasn't having shit like that. Like they see you with a nigga they got issues with. Wait a minute, Poppy. I don't want to fight you, but him. I don't like that guy. They be quick to tell you, but him.
Yeah,
I don't like that guy.
Hell yeah, bro. We talk about like it's like 04, 05. Cause when I got to the high like 07.
Nah,
like 06. I'm about 06.
They got me up out of there in 7th grade, bro. They kicked me the fuck up out of there in the 7th grade. They was like, yo, little ass is crazy. They was like,
I got the 06, bro. It was still on, but it was like niggas getting cut in their face, all types of shit, bro. When I was yo, my freshman year was crazy, bro. That shit was like East Side High in that bitch. Word is ball. You know what I'm saying? But it was also like it was a beautiful time, my nigga. It was
definitely crazy, bro. Definitely crazy times.
It was it was a crazy and wild time, but it was beautiful, bro. You had like you said about your son, bro. I don't think he'll have his own thing.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna experience it like we did.
Yeah, bro.
It ain't gonna be like
the barbecues, the parties, the late night chilling, the just park gyms, nigga, the playing, nigga, like AV was where it was at for that moment in time, bro. And even past that, bro, even before us, the block, and the Av all that shit, the Browns all that shit, bro. They been had this shit out here lit. You
That's
been had this
like
shit here.
everywhere in the Ville, man. It was a party.
See, me, I'm on the other side, bro. I'm a 40s nigga. You know what I'm saying? My pops and them is off of Albany and shit. So they grew up in Browns and all that shit like that. When I was coming up, bro, we had the division. You know what I mean? I came up in the Deuce world. You know what I'm saying? So I was never Deuces, but I came up in the Deuce world. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at that time, we was dealing with the whole Browns and Deuces, black on black shit, plus the Spanish shit, and just neighborhood shit. You know what I mean? It was wild out here, bro, for a little minute.
Shit.
It was wild out here. I was knowing niggas, we was in middle school, niggas was getting shot and shit like that, stabbed, poked, all types of shit.
Nah, I definitely remember. I'm a little bit older, not that much. I'm just a tad bit older, but I was in this shit called Washington. Like Washington was like a step away from like fucking jail and shit. Like them, like we was some badass motherfuckers in that school, bro. Like that shit was just all turned out. But I heard about a lot of the shit that really went down in the school and like, bro, like that shit. Niggas definitely did get it turned up. Like I wasn't my last year of high school, they sent me to wine dance and shit or whatever I moved to. And them niggas like fucking was on some other shit. Like the year before that I got the wine dance, that's when the shit got that's when they had the riot and all that shit. I was like, yo.
Nigga, my sister graduated from wine dance, bro. She graduated with like 12 people in her class. I'm like, what the I ain't know if that shit was a graduation or like a conference or some shit, a meeting or some shit. That shit look crazy in there.
Yeah, I know, bro, but these little niggas is doing better now. The percentage number is definitely gonna go up because a lot of these little niggas ain't really in the streets like they say they are, and a lot of them are actually graduating. So hopefully the numbers will go up and these little niggas will really start turning it around. But the next question for the love of Allah is this, bro. Sunrise Mall or Green Acres?
I'm gonna go Sunrise because of the history of it. For me, at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Sunrise baby. It's right the black. You know what I'm saying? For me, at least. Green Acres got that shit in there though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's where you set your game up.
That's why I asked that. That's why I asked that to see what, you know what I'm saying?
And you're a real nigga. Cause you could have said Roosevelt Field, but you're a real nigga.
Nah, I know Green Acres. I know niggas used to really take that drive to go to Green Acres and really, you know what I'm saying?
That's when you had to step your game up.
Really coming up. Young.
That's a fact. But see, me, Sunrise Mall, man, back in the day, the arcade, the McDonald's, the movie theater, you know what I mean? Like that was the era, man. That was the era. You know what I'm saying? And
so let me ask you this though. All right, then. So if you want to take it there, how many arcades used to be in the mall?
All right. When I was coming up, they had the one downstairs by McDonald's to the left, I want to say. To the left.
It's the fact it was to the left when you walked in.
As soon as you walk in. Bro, as soon as you walk in. And I want to say they had one more upstairs, but I could be wrong about that. I remember the one downstairs in the McDonald's.
Now you want to know something crazy? You're not wrong. So you know where the nail salon is upstairs across from Sabaros? Where Sabaros has been forever?
Facts.
That's where that shit was.
Got you. I knew there was more than one.
Do you remember where the movie theater was inside the mall?
By the fucking where Walmart is. Well, not I think Dick Sports is there now, but I think Dick Sports and all that shit is at now.
Finish Line. Finish Line used to be the movie. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Finish Line used to be the movie theater, and that little circle joint where they had the joint, that's where they used to have a booth where you could buy tickets.
Yo, so what was there before Walmart? Something was there before that Walmart got there, bro. Before Dick's.
All right, so where the gym is at, that used to be that place called Sundance where niggas go in there and buy cowboy boots and shit.
Nah. I know that. I'm saying, I said, damn, like
everything else after that, I really no.
Across from Sabaros, bro.
I know across from Sabaros used to be because Payless used to always be there.
Yeah.
I can't remember what used to be
I
there.
can't remember.
That shit.
I always remember that being a movie theater, but you're right, it wasn't. But something used to be there before that Walmart got there, bro. I can't remember what it was.
Right. I can't remember what that shit was. Yo, any of the viewers, man, if you can remember what Walmart was in the Sunrise Mall before it was Walmart,
Facts.
please comment and tell us.
Please comment, man. Please,
Yeah, that's
please
a fact.
comment.
Please comment and tell us, man. Damn, I can't even think, bro. I can't even think what that shit was.
I really can't think, bro.
But nah, there was definitely two. There was definitely two arcades. It was the one downstairs from across from McDonald's. So let me ask you this: do you remember what the restaurant was across the way?
Was that Ruby Tuesday? Yeah, Ruby. Yeah, right. Come on,
fucking L.I. veteran.
Come on, my nigga. I does this shit.
This man's L.I. He's an Amityville veteran, man. Like I gotta give him his shit. This man knows his shit.
Real shit, man.
Man knows his shit.
Real shit. Right. I seen a lot of niggas get their ass whooped in that McDonald's, bro. I was a shorty, my nigga. So a lot of my fighting and shit that came a little late. I came a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of niggas get jeez. All right, I got you a better one, right? Multiplex or United Artists?
Oh, you gonna hit me on my old shit. All right.
I got to, bro.
All right, that's a good one. I'm gonna tell you the multiplex.
Gotta be the multiplex, bro.
It gotta be multiplex. The United Artists, like my nigga, you get your ass to fucking go to jail quick. It took them a minute to get through that parking lot just to get to the fucking multiplex. For the simple fact, if you went there on a Friday night,
word up.
And let's be real, and let's call it for what it is. If you went there on a Friday night and they had the shit called Jillian's before it was Dave and Buster's.
I didn't even get to that yet.
And let's mind you, if you went there on a Friday night when they had Jillian's, it would take the cops a minute to get over to multiplex for the simple fact you had all the white boys and black boys that thought they were fucking Vin Diesel because they was having races in the parking lot.
Races, bro. The races. Come on, man. We some vets out this shit. We know about this shit, bro.
The Deer Park joints, the Deer Park night at the races every Thursday.
On, man.
Listen.
Come on, man.
But no, I ain't gonna multiplex.
Jillian's was the first and the last place a nigga ever took something from me. The first and the last time a nigga ever took something from me. You know what he took from me? My card.
Oh, man.
Yo, bro, we sitting in the, I want to say it was either Resident Evil or was it Jurassic Park game where you sit in a little seat and you play the game with the guns or whatever like that or whatever.
Yeah.
You get a little theater, they close the blinds and shit on the sides and shit.
Word.
I go in there. We young niggas, 2 players type shit. He come in there, tap the shit, whatever. Like, let's get on, let's play shit. Right? I put my card down. This nigga get up quick as hell after the game over, spike my card and peel, run, take shit. He was with like 2, 3, maybe 4 niggas. Big motherfuckers. We young though, big motherfucker. I'm like, shit. Like, nigga. I chased him a half. I took like 10 steps. I was like, man, fuck that shit, man. You got that. I said, God damn, nigga. We just got there like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, man.
Come on, bro.
Now, that's them little niggas that be waiting there, ain't got no money, just plotting on niggas. Like, yeah,
that's a fact, Kenny. That's a fact. You know, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you said, man, like, this is before Dave and Buster's, people. You know what I'm saying? It was Jillian's. You know what I'm saying?
This shit was called Jillian's, my nigga. Like, they don't understand, man. That shit was so crazy.
That shit was lit, bro. That was a little funny story. I was just playing around, but that's a little funny story, boy. All in all, Jillian's was lit, bro. That shit was lit.
Jillian's was definitely lit. Like, that was lit back in the day, man. Like, that's when, like, you knew you could go somewhere inside and fucking play games. I was on a card.
No bullshit, bro. No bullshit. I think the first time I actually heard of Jillian's, though, I was in Virginia. I used to go to Virginia every summer.
Yeah, that's where that shit came from.
I think it was in Virginia first, facts. The first time I ever had Four Loko in Virginia. Way before it came out here. I was telling niggas about Four Loko before it came out here. Niggas like, in a can? I'm like, nigga, in a can, bro. That's just gonna have you out here filthy. When it first came out here, niggas was turned up, bro. Cause they ain't take the caffeine into that shit out at first. it was just raw drugs. That's what I felt like. It's raw drugs in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But man, I would say that multiplex too, bro, because I had a lot of good times there. I had bad one of my old thing back in the day. I had bag a little something there. You know what I mean? I got my first little this there, first little that there, the multiplex. You know what I mean? Only thing I got to say about that artist is that it had that upstairs.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's the only thing that got over the multiplex, bro.
That's a fact.
That's it. But like you said, though, it'd take niggas a minute for police to get in that parking lot because we done got busy.
Niggas already be down 110 walking already past the motherfucking whatchamacallit. So that means they would have to, when they leave out, they would have to make a left. And they would have to go down to the next light and then and make another U-turn. So that means by the time you get there and we see you, nigga, we hauling ass down 110 on your ass.
I gotta ask you, bro.
Or we done did some dumb shit and took the back way on the airport so that we can cut through the sticks.
Yeah.
to get home and shit.
I was about to say that, bro. I definitely, if I feel like at least one time, if you're from Amityville, bro, at least one time in your life, you walked home from the movie theater.
From the movie theater, the mall, the pool.
Bro,
you just walked home from somewhere.
That's a fact, bro.
Train station.
That's a fact. I remember one time, bro, we got into it with these niggas, man. My man's cousin want to hop the motherfucking gate to the airport. Like, bro, these niggas is gonna kill you. Bro, you wilding right now, chill. Because we was rumbling with niggas. And first thing he seen was a gate. He like, I'm about to hop this. He like, he ain't from out here. I'm like, bro, that's the airport. They gonna shoot you down from a block away, bro. Chill out. Or if they don't, they gonna swoop around.
Nah, my people, them niggas, he fucking lost his dog and shit. And they called this nigga the next day because he had the tag on me. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, we got your dog down there at the airport. You know, he's like, we can't land no plane. He's like, motherfucker running up and down the runway and shit. I was like, and this nigga was a big ass. He's a Doberman. He's a Doberman. But yeah, man. My next question for the love at alive, right? So I gotta ask because I believe it's called Taste the Island or something like that. But basically like this, bro. The Jamaican restaurant in Seatown, up there, Seatown, or next to the smoke shop, down on 110 next to lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Seatown.
Seatown?
I'm gonna say, all right. I had better experiences at Seatown. Sometimes I even got more food. Now, I also walked in there and had issues with niggas in Seatown. Like, damn, why you mad at me for wanting to order shit that you ain't got? You got it on the menu.
So I'm not the only one.
We ain't got that.
Yo, bro,
we ain't got that. We ain't got that.
I walked in there one day. I said, hi, how you doing, miss? What you want?
Yeah.
I said, I don't want nothing. I'm good now.
Yeah, right?
I walked out. I went right down the road, bro. I went to the one right there next to the smoke shop.
Facts.
I walked in. Shorty looked at me and was like, how are you today? I was like, I'm doing lovely. I'm like, can I please get? Like they got one down in Huntington in the Village or whatever. Like every time I went there, you know what I'm saying? Always go hospitality. I'm not saying that the people up there in Seatown don't have great hospitality.
Nah. But
you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like, yo, like that shit, bro. Like, especially like, yo, could I get some access? I mean, I have it.
Like, nigga, what?
Well, could I get a chicken patty? May not have it. Like,
how? Like, how?
Can I get when not have it? Yeah. You might as well come back. Like nigga, I'll come back tomorrow, fam.
That part.
Try to offer everything. You're not one cheese and bun, like nigga.
Nah, bro, the fucking cheese and bun. Man, I came here for the oxtail with the gravy.
Yeah.
You ain't got none of that shit.
But I ain't gonna hold you there. They are the jerk sauce, bro. I ate that shit one time. It turned red. I was like, oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
They make that shit down to to the real recipe on how they make that shit back home with the motherfucking Scotch bonnet. Like, or some people like use the Scotch bonnet and they know how to extract the oil from it.
Oh, crazy.
Bro, like when you extract the oil from it, and it's really the seeds, like it's the seeds that make that shit hot. And then what makes it worse is, I learned this. You don't really want to eat that shit when it's piping hot, because then it's gonna make the volume of the shit more, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Man, I ate that shit while it was like lukewarm. I was like, oh, all right. But
yeah.
That shit, they shit is crazy.
Yeah, you just put me on to something where I ain't know that.
Yeah. So the last question for the love of Allah, this one may be a like fuck, bro. Like it may be a hard to
tough one.
decide, so I gotta ask. Coogee Rap or Nas?
Nah, I'm going Esco, bro.
You going Esco?
Going Esco all day. All right, I'm gonna give you my reason. Coogee Rap, right? He's one of them niggas, bro, that a lot of niggas patent they style after, just like Nas. So that's the way that's what they compare rap. You know what I'm saying? Coogee Rap flow is impeccable, bro. To have that list and still be able to get your shit out fluent and be chopping the bars the way he chop up bars and shit, bro. No contest, my nigga. No contest. L Street Blues and all that. Motherfucking, oh man. You got the L Street Blue, Rose to the Riches and all that. Like, nah, Coogee L, bro. Coogee L, my nigga. But when it come to Esco for me, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's one of the niggas, man, like, I got a Nas verse on my leg, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like I'm saying One Love. You know what I'm saying? Third verse on One Love. All right, with Esco, man, like, he's not even my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? But he's just one of them cats that you can close your eyes, my nigga, and really see everything he's saying to you. He painted pictures so well, and the painted pictures so vivid, but he also kicked that real shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nas is that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? From how he dressed, how he talk, all this shit, bro. That shit all go with the get up. You know what I'm saying? All go with the get up. So I think Coogee is definitely an elite MC, an elite veteran. You know what I'm saying? A legendary figure. You know what I'm saying? I also think the same as Nas, but I'm gonna go Esco, man. I'm gonna go Esco.
Okay. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. But hate to wrap this interview up, but we definitely appreciate you, Villa G.
More, man.
Out. Like we said before, go check out G.M.L.I, but it's really called G.E.L.I on Apple Music. Good evening, Long Island. Yeah. That's the acronym for it. You know, bro, keep doing what you're doing, man. We really appreciate you, bro. Like I continue to say, man. You know, I don't want to take from what Nori says, but I'm here to give y'all guys y'all flowers, man. You know, I'm here to give y'all flowers that are really putting in this work and really continue to try to put L.I on and show that there's real artistry out here, man. Like, please keep doing what you're doing. Before you go, is there anything you want to promote? Anything you got, you know what I'm saying, coming up you want to promote?
Oh, definitely, man. First and foremost, I'm gonna say, yo, all y'all L.I artists, man, tap in with my brother, man. Tap in, easy. You know what I'm saying? For real, dude.
Appreciate it. Like, real rap, and share, please.
Yeah, real rap, great smoke podcast, man. For real, man. Tap in.
Appreciate that, bro.
Because my man right here,
go tap into his music, man. Villa G.
That's a fact. I can speak for it because I know the brother. You know what I'm saying? We have been in similar spots, similar areas, same time, posted up like this. Love, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm vouching for you 10,000%. The nigga real. Yeah, it's like that. So all your L.I artists that's saying your L.I artists, MCs, whatever like that, tap in with my brother, man. Support this man right here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, do the same, man.
I'm gonna push this shit.
Listen to that music. Apple Music. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere, man. But yo, I appreciate you for pulling up.
No doubt.
Such an honor, man. Keep reaching for success and keep going, bro. I know you're gonna get it.
No doubt, yo. Till Death Do Us, coming real soon. Produced by Josh Lamont, entirely Villa G, man. 40 side, Amityville, Copac, whole Long Island, man. Whole Strong Island, man. Stand up, man. Much, yo. Much love.
Much love and respect. All right, brother. You have a good night.
It's just real.
The little brethren.
Easy.